Okay, so hi, dear Aries. Very, very good evening to you guys. This is Taro Anjali, and I'm feeling a little fine today. So I thought of doing at least two readings for today. This is a reading from 29th of December till the 4th of January, 29th, 30, 31st. 1, 2, 3. Yes. The rules can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. Please keep that in mind. It's general love reading, okay, honey? For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below for the same. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. Let's start with your reading. Overall energy or the current energy regarding the connection right now. We have the Five of Cups, Eight of Wands, Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Moon card. There is some kind of disappointment, guilt, and or regret in the situation regarding some kind of communication gap or distance, physical distance, emotional distance, or there might be some kind of communication gaps happening in the situation again and again and again. And even if you guys are trying your best to resolve those issues and sort it out with each other, it's not happening. So you guys are trying your best to move on towards calmer water, finding the balance, finding the peace. But there is something that is making this situation very difficult to deal with, very painful to deal with. Actually, bottom of the deck is a Moon card. You guys might not be able to point a finger on what that is actually making this situation this much difficult and painful to handle. There is some kind of fears, there is some kind of unsaid unresolved issues, there is some kind of mysterious or secretive kind of energies around the situation that is making this situation quite difficult to deal with. And you guys are trying your best to move on towards calmer water, finding a peaceful solution or resolution to the problem that you guys are facing in this department of your life with the particular person. Okay, let's start with the reading. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Aries. The Hermit. So someone here is feeling like they're using their wisdom, their knowledge, their experience, and they feel like keeping their emotions and keeping their things to themselves right now. They feel like right now wisdom and experience is the answer to whatever is happening. Wisdom, experience, and a little bit of distance, detachment. Let's clarify the Hermit here. We have the Ace of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Cups. Things are right now all over the place, and this person is feeling there is a need of clearing the air with each other. But at the same time, this person is feeling right now maybe not the right time for you guys to do that, and or you guys are not on the same page where you guys will be able to like come on the same page and understand what's going on. Um, Mutually in the situation. So this person is definitely feeling like clearing the air with you in some way because things are all over the place and emotionally confusing. But at the same time, this person is feeling like right now it's not the right time for whatever reason. They have their own reason, okay? And they feel like right now they are just processing it. Cool. They're trying to be as much fair in the situation as they can with you, with themselves, with the whole dynamics. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Aries? Ace of Wands. So you feel like having a brand new beginning in this direction. You feel quite attracted, quite attached to the idea. Not attached in the sense you're dying or something for something or someone or chasing, but you feel quite attracted and quite passionate about the idea of having a brand new beginning in this direction, maybe with a brand new person. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands here. We have the world card, the hanged man, and the devil. Yeah, you're tired of being stuck in a cycle. It's a never ending cycle. You're tired of being in a very obsessive, negative, or unhealthy kind of connection or bond. But at the same time, you feel very attracted to the idea of going in a direction where you should not be going. Maybe there's a third party kind of a situation. Maybe somebody's already married or committed to somebody else, but you are feeling like, okay, I should go there, very attracted to this particular person or energy. At the same time, there is something that you have to end in order to move to the next chapter. Maybe within the same dynamics, or maybe you are dealing with two energies at the same time. You know better than me, Aries. But you're very attracted to the idea of being with someone that's not good for you or right for you, or there is some kind of heavy blockage there, heavy blockage, heavy issue there, but you feel like I have to go in this direction. These are just feelings. It's not like you're doing it, right? But you're feeling it. And plus, there is some kind of incomplete cycle, or there's some kind of unfinished business between you and a certain energy that you are kind of continuously stuck on. Wow, mixed feelings, mixed energies from your side. Maybe towards the same person that you have to end one chapter and then you have to go for the next one, but that is actually not looking good, but you still feel like going in that direction. And for some of you, you are like, you have to end a chapter with someone else, and you are very attracted to the idea of being with someone else, even if you feel this is not a good idea. Okay, let's see. Even if you know practical it's not a good idea, let's see your person or your partners, what this person wants from you, their intentions for this dynamics, for the situation. Two of Pentacles. This person definitely wants to stabilize the energies. This person definitely wants to bring the stability, the truth, the maturity in the situation. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles here. We have Five of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, there is something or someone between you guys that is creating these difficult moments and difficult to deal with kind of situation. It can be a romantic third person, it can be family, it can be distance, it can be anything. This person definitely wants to talk to you about something that is very very difficult, very very stressful, regarding a third party here, regarding a situation that can bring you guys back together, and or it can completely make you guys go in a totally different direction, to go in totally two different directions. But this person wants to talk to you with a mature, composed, calm energy. They want to come forward towards you with a peaceful resolution that is coming out of love and compassion, not out of stress, anxiety, or hatred. Hmm. Okay, let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Aries? Four of Swords. From your side, you just want to relax and take a chill pill. You don't want to get yourself involved in something that is complicated, that is difficult. Okay. You want to take a break, maybe, or you just want to relax and chill. And you're like, okay, let me just do my own thing. Okay. Let's clarify the Four of Swords here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. You're like, okay, will all the maturity and groundedness vested in me at this present moment? I just want to do my own thing. I just want to keep my emotions and my feelings to myself. And I just want to start or restart a brand new chapter in my life, but without any kind of issues, without any kind of ifs or buts or conflicts or negativities. Okay, you just want to be in a relaxed, chilled phase of your life where you are starting or restarting a brand new chapter in this direction, but you want to take your time before you are going to start or restart or initiate something, or reinitiate something. You don't want to be in any kind of rush or hurry to make any kind of life changing choices or decisions here. That's good. Let's see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the 4th of January. Oh, it's already January. Okay, Aries, let's see. Ten of Pentacles, it's like a lot of abundance and prosperity. Something related to your family is going to take a lot of your time and energy. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords, Page of Wands, and the Magician. Okay, you guys are going to be very, very rigid, not rigid, you guys are going to be very practical, that this is the priority of your life: money, job, career, finances, family, their well-being, their uh, future, their everything. So something related to your family and family people, or people who are like family to you, something related to your future, stability, money, job, career, finances is going to take uh, the priority list, the number one place in the priority list of yours. And then you're going to be manifesting a life where you are just being in a chilled energy, that just like a kid you are enjoying your life to the fullest, and whatever is supposed to happen, whatever or whosoever is supposed to be with you is going to be with you, and whatever or whosoever is not meant for you, they are going to like release your life or release your energies themselves. It's like you are going to make sure that your focus is going to be on your stability and people who are like family to you and or your literal family. And then you are going to be manifesting a life of happiness, life of without any tension, without any kind of issues, and you are just like a newborn child enjoying your life to the fullest, manifesting it. That is going to be like a new year resolution kind of thing that you guys are carrying with you in the next year. Let's see the guidance here. You guys are not going to be very focused on love or specific person or energy. You are going to be focused on stability, but it's like a life right now is making you understand your priority list or something. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Wands. Right now, whatever you're doing, don't try to be hyper independent. Like, I'm not going to take help from anybody. I'm not going to, ask anybody for any kind of help in this lifetime whatsoever. When we walk on the path of freedom or independence or singlehood or whatever you call it, we often feel like we don't need anyone on this planet to be with us because we can do it ourselves. It's not true. Yesterday only I had a breakdown, and I needed you guys to be with me, and now I'm feeling powerful, now I'm feeling good again because I got to know that I have support of a lot of beautiful souls with me. Similarly, if when you start going on the path of independence or freedom or whatever you call it, try not to be hyper independent. Sometimes your mind is going to create stories or scenarios where you're going to feel like, I'm never going to take help from anybody, I am my own person, I'm going to move forward no matter what. That you have to check on, okay? Because you are a human, you are like person who needs other humans, which simply means that whenever you feel like you should connect with other people, whenever you feel like lonely or sad or depressed, or whenever you feel like this hyper independence thing is not working, go out there and have fun and connect with other humans. Okay, don't take them as your enemies or something, they can be your support system. Please check out for this kind of positive toxicity. Sometimes it happens. Cool. And no, I'm not projecting my own things on anybody here. A lot of not a lot of, only one two people, when they're frustrated or angry, they call me names and all that, but I understand where it is coming from. I never do my readings when I'm feeling like, oh, I should not do that. So trust me, when I'm doing the readings, I'm doing it from a very, very long time now, honey. Okay, let me answer one of your questions related to this particular area of your life. This portion also might or might not resonate. Please keep that in mind. I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. And if that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and unpause whenever you feel like. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, and ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds, and your time starts now. Actually, now, right? Okay, so the answer to your question is not the right time. Okay, if this is matching with you, good. No, if not, you can leave this portion. Let me read from the guidebook itself. Sometimes a path or choice might be the right one for you, but the timing is currently off. Instead of giving up on your dream, realize that maybe it needs to be put on hold, or you need to keep working as at it a little longer until the stars are aligned. Okay, my love. So this is the answer for you guys if it helps. So thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.